So Notcoin is sitting at 0.014. So it's sitting at 14 with 10 in front of it, which is basically 1 cent and a half. So its support, I have never covered Notcoin, but if I had covered Notcoin, I would have told you that the support is at 1.5, and right now it is below it. And if you hear some sounds, it's my cats, by the way. So right now it is below it. It has not formed two candles below it. So 1.5 is not gone. As soon as this thing closes, this second candle, so one candle has closed, the second candle closes, it declares that 1.5 is gone. If this thing confirms that this thing has lost 1.5, that will pretty much declare that now this is on a downward trend and it is going to go towards 11. And Notcoin fundamentally is a really crappy project. It was something of sham. So basically it was a bot on Telegram that let everyone mint coin by just clicking on it, and out of the blue, from the from God, coins were getting sent to it for doing nothing. And as that thing went viral and they had connection with Binance, they got themselves listed on Binance, and they continued to mint tokens to pay people, to pay themselves, to pay everyone, and to pay people as well. The minting function was on. They have minted the hell out of this coin. The overall supply of this thing is massive. Now they have renounced the contract, which means that now they don't have access to the contract to mint more tokens. Mint means generating more tokens. Now they cannot generate anymore, but they have done the damage quite enough. And on a larger time frame, if I look at it, it has created a double top, which means that if this thing doesn't conquer 1.5, this thing is going to drop towards 1.1, or call it 1. It is going to go towards 1 cent without a problem. It is one horrible structure that it has created, and I mean, I'm not surprised to begin with. This was a pump and dump. Even if you stay with this thing for a longer time frame, it's going to be a disaster. You are dealing with a project. If you look at its website, it says probably nothing. There's no reason, no purpose, nothing behind it. It is a community coin, just like Bitcoin, but we already have so many community coins to look at and deal with them. We don't want one more headache. But people who have funds, what they do is that they come in, they make money, then they leave, and then they leave it in the hands of retailers who are uneducated, who have no idea what they're buying. Sadly, they continue to buy the dips thinking that this thing is going to recover, and it's not going to recover. Whales and everyone have made money with it, and now you are stuck with it for no reason. And of course, this thing was given out free to everyone. Look at Arbitrum, which was an airdrop. They didn't bother people with the clicking. This one did a clicking thing. Arbitrum just gave it away. They said, do these activities and we will give you the airdrop. Same thing, just with a small game that had an icon you had to click on, Notcoin, and I shared that in January. I can actually show it to you, just a second. So sorry. It's just that I never covered Notcoin, but I am covering it so for the first time. So I'm going to talk about it in a bit of depth. Okay, so just a second. So this is basically a Telegram group. I call it VIP. I have, and as you can see, 7 January, and I shared this thing. You can read it, and I can read it for you. I shared, here's a shitcoin that is very famous, but they're using Pi model, which is Pi coin, another scam that was created by the Stanford people. Pi model, so please be careful. I shared the link of it from where you can get all these free coins to this thing. I mentioned it, and then of course everyone who wanted to farm, they participated in it. Of course there was nothing to lose, you just had to click, but I told them that this is exactly like Pi. Pi has scammed people for 7 years, I think, at least, where the business is making money from the ads and people are getting nothing. Anyway, so that is Notcoin for you. Fundamentally is extremely crappy project. The maximum that you can expect from it is that in this bull run somehow it will survive. Later on it's going to die anyway, and if I say this thing is going to go to zero, that would be wrong, because sadly it will go to zero only once Binance delist it. something that gets to Binance continues to live, because uneducated people, they continue to buy, and I'm not that famous, so people wouldn't get aware. And yeah, it's going to be the 100 people, 200 people that will see this video, only they will get to know, and the rest of them, they will continue to buy and trade it with a hope by looking at it. Oh, it has formed this pattern, it has formed that pattern, and sadly they will continue with it. But I was requested to cover Notcoin, so I've covered it from all perspectives, from the double top, from the trend line perspective. This is right now on downward trend. If you want this thing to reverse, it needs to go above 0.015, spend 8 hours there, then we can declare that now Notcoin is reversing and is going up. Otherwise, if you have not participated in this project, stay away from it. There's 10,000 coins out there. You don't need to go and buy the crappiest project out there.